the Career Center really helped me. When I first came here, I met with them a lot to just redo my resume because I really needed to focus more on situation, action, results, and my previous resume didn't really focus on those areas.
It was really helpful when I came to George Washington was really to have the Career Center. First of all, like talking to them.
I took advantage of most on-campus recruiting opportunities, whether it be even just an informational session or just a chance to talk with employers and then to further apply.
Just like what they're saying with the resume, get those buzzwords out there so the employers spot you and recognize you.
Throughout this whole process, I learned a lot about networking and presenting myself in an articulate manner and being able to convince someone in an interview that I was the right person.
So I can tell you my first draft was very, very limited, maybe one bullet point for each skill set.
Set out and looked at all of the agencies that were recruiting here on campus. I did my research.
The center really helped out in this. It was kind of, you wanted to tailor your resume or your LinkedIn profile to the specific roles that you were looking for.
The other great thing was even when we were at Fairfield, we had someone from the Career Center there helping us out, like with support.
You're able to think beyond what you think is important and really see what other people think is a valuable thing for an employer.
I sat down with people in the Career Development Center to practice my interviews, brush up my resume. It entirely rebuilt the person that I was presenting on paper and in the interviews. My resume was completely reformatted.
If one goes to strategic management, you always have the typical consultant side where everyone wants to go to and everyone wants to be part of it, but there's also the internal side when you work for a company. And I knew very little about it, and it was really great that I have someone at a Career Center that I can talk to.
Facilitators and advisors who were able to help guide me through some of the more rigorous case studies that I was faced with. What they really liked was a lot of the experiences that I was able to draw back on.
Really networking, talking to people, see how would I best fit within the organization.
In my opinion, if you just submitting your resume on a website is just like submitting your resume to a black hole.
And you go and talk to these employers beyond just submitting online, and then you craft a carefully worded cover letter that hopefully highlights your skills and with your resume.
Certain buzzwords and keywords into my resume and my LinkedIn profile, such as e-commerce, online retail sales.
It's all about who you know, and networking is really the best way to get your foot in the door.
Employers and recruiters would see my name pop up more and more frequently on the LinkedIn's and in the resume databases.
Also to use the alumni network that comes with that and through the Career Center to talk to them about their experiences.
I did a lot of informational interviews with GW alumni, phone interviews, just asking them questions about the company and making sure was I the right fit for the company. And from there, I was able to land several interviews.
There's only a limited number of spots, so you do have to put a lot of time into that. It's not just, although it comes from the school and it's on campus, it's not handed to you. You do have to put in a lot of legwork on the back end of that.
I read 60 resumes and cover letters, and I really think that gave me a leg up in polishing my own resume and cover letter because I was able to transpose the best language and structure.
It's been a unique experience and road for me. I had a little bit of a difficult time.
That was one thing I really had problems with, was adding results to something that's not very normally black and white results oriented, and so they helped me draw the numbers out.
I was a little late to the game using their services. I didn't start refining my resume or preparing for the interviews until the spring before my summer internship. A little late to the game, but after I started utilizing their services, things really accelerated quickly.
Where my resume really became developed was through my peer advisor, who broke down every single thing that I had done with my company, and we were able to absolutely transform what I had previously done into something that got some attention from some companies.
I was able to fill my resume with so much information that was really helpful in leading up to these new interviews and eventually my job with Amazon.
A career consultant, and she really did a good job of just coaxing me and helping me through, and really helping me also validate my opinion, because I thought that was really important at the end of the day, and so that really meant a lot to me. I actually received 2 job offers, which is fantastic. I was really excited.
And I'm really happy to be joining IBM in June, so
Congratulations.
thanks.
I was offered a full-time position at GE, so I was really happy and really thrilled that I would not only have a job, but I would really have a job that I'm really excited